Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our new topic, how to use Streams API in our Selenium Java. Okay, if you see our my last video, Lambda expression, how we can able to use, and simple example also I have explained. Okay, and now in this particular topic, we are going to Stream APIs. Okay, what is a Stream API is basically like the process. Sorry, the process collections like a list of web elements, list of web elements. Okay, in a declarative and functionized style. In a declarative and functional style. Okay, it will collect the list of web elements. Okay, instead of writing for loops and all, we can able to use this particular Stream API with the filters, map and collection. Okay, whenever you want to make the list of web elements, that moment we need to write some for loops, or for each loop or while loop you need to use the loops and you need to collect, and inside that again you need to use some if conditions and all, and then you need to map it, right? Instead of doing all of this, we can able to use by Stream APIs, we can able to filters. We can able to do the filtering, and also we can able to do mapping, and we can able to do for some collection. Okay, some collect also we can able to do. These are one kind of pipeline type we can able to do all the things. Okay, how we can able to do filtering, map and all, I will explain you that as well. Okay, why streams in Selenium? Okay, these streams basically to collecting multiple elements. Okay, and also we can do for filter them. We can able to do filtering, like what are the things we can able to use inside that. We can able to use for visibility and enable. Okay, enable, and we can able to use some matching conditions also. We can able to use like matching condition like a text. Okay, like if condition we are using the for loop, right? If we use the for loop, inside that again we are going to make that some for if condition, if that is matched, you can go for inside that, like that. The similar format we can able to use. We can apply for some element visibility and some element for enabling or not, and also we can able to use some matching text also. Okay, and also we can able to use to extract text or attribute. We can able to use that as well. Okay, and also we can able to do some performance to performance like uh, click operation and logs and validation purpose also we can able to use. Okay, for this all we can able to use how this particular syntax will be presented for the Stream API. You can imagine there is a list element, there is a value it is presented, that particular place list we are using. Okay, and then we are using for Stream API. Okay, and then we are going to use for in the Stream API, we can able to use for filter. Okay, filter with some condition you can able to use. Okay, this is one condition type whether that particular element filters are okay. And second, we can able to use the map as well. For the map we can need to use the some element confirmation purpose you can provide. Okay, any formations, and then we can able to use the to collecting. Collect also we can able to do this. Basically it will do for collecting the results. Okay, what all the things will be there, right? Collections, collectors dot to list format. Okay, like this also we can able to collect the list of collection results. Okay, and how we can able to do that, we'll see for the one by one. Okay, now I'm going to show you for there is a web page. This is a web page Google. Okay, in this particular website, how many anchor tags? These are the anchor tags. Okay, if you inspect this particular elements, see this is a anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag. I'm going to take this all the anchor tags. Okay, inside that anchor tags, I'm going to filtering first that particular element whether it is be visible or not. Okay, one, and second one we can able to get that extracting the text from there. O- okay, and we are going to use another filter to check that particular element should not be empty. If it is empty, remove that. Okay, and then we are going to get the collection of entire values, and then we are going to displaying one by one. Okay, that category we are going to do. Now for that I'm going to creating a file, class file, and I'm going to use for stream API. Okay, and then again I'm going to use for other test public void, you can use for stream. Okay, for this stream we need to use for all this. Okay, now for this I'm going to change this particular Google. Once we get the Google Drive in the launch, then we are going to get the list of elements. Okay, for this list I'm going to use. Okay, and list of not, I'm not going to get the list of web element. Now I'm going to get for list of string values. Okay, string values, uh list string. Okay, now here I'm going to use for driver dot find elements, find elements. Okay, and here I'm going to use for by dot tag name. Okay, the tag name itself a because anchor tag. Okay, in this anchor tag I'm going to why it is giving throwing. I'll minimize this. Okay, now dot I'm going to use for stream API. Okay, inside the stream API first we need to use the filter. Okay, in this filter I'm going to use for web element colon colon is displayed. Okay, and then we need to use for to map. Okay, for mapping for again web element colon colon get text. Okay, we are going to get the text, and then we need to use for filtering again. What we are going to, we are going to remove any empty text is presented or not. Okay, or not text dot is empty. Okay, if it is not empty, then we can able to take it. Otherwise, we are going to remove that. Okay, and then we are going to collecting that all the values. Okay, now from here again we are going to use for Java stream collectors. Sorry, collection cityscape. collectors dot to list, okay. Semicolon, okay. We are got that all that values, okay. Now from all the values we got, right, from here we are going to this particular list of string values. From the list of string values we are going to use for each loop, okay. In this for each loop we are going to print all the values, okay. System dot out and colon colon print ln, okay, print ln. Basically it will be system dot out dot println. From here we are printing all the values without anything, because of that we are using for colon colon, okay. Now if you run it and see, you can see inside the console also. Now you can see all the values are presented. If you are not writing this particular empty, if you are not keeping here, right, some empty values also it will come, okay. If I remove this, again I will run. See here empty it is came. There is empty, right? Now without that, right? Now again I'm going to do for with filter. Okay. That empty value removing purpose, whether it would come or not, we can see now. Difference. Now you can see there is no empty space. There is no empty space. If you see, right? This will give the condition base, okay, because we are writing, we are removing for empty spaces. In case if there is any empty is there, then we are not going to collecting that particular one, otherwise we are collecting like that, okay. This is a one kind of format which we can able to get it that condition base, okay. Even if you see something, there is a some matching condition, okay. If that particular matching condition I want to do, one is we saw that, right. Now another case also it is there, there is another way, okay, which is matching condition it is presented or not, okay. How we can able to use some matching condition? If something you're searching in the Google or something page, okay, imagine in this particular page there is no Google, okay, or something Google pixel it is there, okay. We'll search for the Google. If that Google is not presented, we can able to say link not found, no such element exception. This is a matching condition verification, okay. Whether we can able to do or not, we can see, okay. Now web element, okay. First we can use for Google link, okay. Then we can able to use for same, okay. And then we can able to use the some filter, okay. In the filter we can able to use e and e dot get text, okay. From the get text we can able to use the contains method, okay. In this contains method, if we use for Google, okay, if that particular Google is not presented, okay, then what you can do, you can find first element, okay, then you can use for or else, here you need to use for or else throw, okay, or else throw. Here what you have to throw some error, a new, no such, no such element exception, okay. no such element exception. Inside this, you can able to use link not found. Okay, link not found exception. Okay. Now this is the one it will do. If it is presented, we can able to go ahead and click that particular element. Okay. Now I'm going to use for clicking that element Google link dot click. Okay. If it is presented, I'm going to click. If it is not presented, I'm going to use some error. Okay. Now again, I'm going to running this element or this particular place. See another page it is came. Google it is presented, it is able to find it and it is able to click. Right? It is perfect. Now I'm going to use here testing. We'll see some error or some no, link not found exception. It will come or not. We can see. No, it is not doing. It is stopped actually. It is not given this particular no such element, but it is breaks. Okay. It is not thrown that one, but it went. Okay. But it is not failed, and also it is not given a message also. Find nearest matches. It is not thrown anything. Just it is gone away. Okay. I'll check this one, Google one. Okay. This error means like it should give them error message, but it is not providing. We need to see that as well. Okay. And even we can able to use some break condition also, like collecting the attribute from the elements. Even you can able to collect some images or source like attributes. If you want to do some attributes, now if you say here this attribute having for href attribute, right? That particular attribute, if you want, we can able to collect that entire href attributes as well. Images also attributes, image attributes you can able to get it, or you can able to get it for anything. Okay, whether it is there or not, we'll see. Image tag, it is there. There is one image tag. Okay, we can get the image tag with the src attribute. Okay, from that image attribute we can able to get it. Okay, previous we have seen for each loop and collecting all the things, and second we collect that condition base, like. Okay, now third one we are going to get for collecting for attributes. Okay, collecting for attributes. Now again a list string we can take instead of this one, because we need to get that string values, image value. Okay, here you can able to use for here I'll take for image attribute now. Okay, img. Okay, and again I can able to use for dot map. Okay, from map we are going to create the function e dot get attribute. Okay, attribute is nothing but we are going to get for src attribute. Okay, once we get the src, and we are going to collecting collectors dot to list. Okay, and then we are going to rotating the for each loop dot for each loop. Okay, system dot out dot colon colon println. Okay. Now again, I am going to run here. You can see there is null also there. In case if you want to use some condition, here we have written right filter again. That particular filter you can try for that as well. Okay. If it is null, we can able to exclude. This particular case you can take for as a homework. How you can able to apply this particular condition where you can before map you are going to do, or after SRC collection you are going to do. Based upon that you can try with that as well. Okay. If you are not able to remove null and display the value, you can comment on this video. I can able to help you for that as well. Okay. And another case, if you want to use for condition based matching count. Okay. If you here we have done for some condition. Okay. If that particular empty is we are going to remove, and here we are using for some condition based that value whether it is presented or not. If it is presented, clicking. And now here I am going to use for another way. Same one, but we are not throwing, we are going to counting. Okay, we are going to counting. Now I'm going to use for this particular link the same code. Okay, now I will use for anchor tag only. Instead of this, I'm going to use for login or something. Okay, if login is presented, I'm going to use count. Okay, for this count, I'm going to use for uh, uh, filter e dot get dot contains here long I will take. Okay, now this one I'll paste it here. You can mark it as a count as well. That is not a big deal. Okay, and another one I'll give you that homework type like a sort and print value. You can able to sort the some text and you can able to do some printing that as well. Okay, that you can take as a homework in case if you are not able to do it, and you can able to provide. Okay, now it is 0. If I use the Google, how many it will comes? One count is there. Okay, like this we can able to do. Okay, two homeworks are given to removing for null in a console. One, and second case is sort and print drop down options. Okay, how many values you have? You can choose for any web application which is a drop down it is presented. Inside the drop down, how many options it is there? You can able to sort and print. Okay, sometimes like they are giving for US in the top and remaining countries is giving down, right? Instead of that, I want to give that all a sorting order format. Okay, that is a homework. You can try with that as. Okay, thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.